240 Robert. It stars, among others, my guest in this segment of the program, former UCLA star quarterback Mark Harmon. Hello, Mark.
Hi.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
How's the new series going so far? We were talking right before we went on, just getting underway. Got a couple of them in the can or so?
Right. We start our third show tomorrow, Mike, and it's going very well. It's an action-packed adventure, so we're doing a little bit of everything out there.
Got to be fun to shoot. Most of it's outdoors.
I think so. I mean, I would much rather be outdoors than indoors in a soundstage, and we get an opportunity to do a great many things, aside from act.
Is there an actual unit similar to this in the L.A. Sheriff's Department?
Yeah, there is. It's based on a 15-man segment of the L.A. County Sheriff's Department called ESD, which is Emergency Services Detail. They are primarily cops, but they are also paramedics, expert in ocean and mountain rescue and snow rescue. So they do 5 different things and do it all very well.
How do you go about researching a role like this? I mean, did you spend some time with them beforehand? Or?
I have ridden with them and also gone through a couple of days of their training program, which is extremely physical and based all on peer pressure. I mean, their physical shape depends on their life, so they stay in incredible physical shape. I went and ran with them and did their workout program, and also rode with them on 2 daily shifts and saw what they do and what area they cover.
You have had, in a relatively short period of time, a pretty distinguished acting career, a lot of different roles, an Emmy nomination for Eleanor and Franklin. When did you decide that's what you want to do?
I think I knew it at a very early age, but admitting it to myself was an entirely different story. I had done stage in college and really enjoyed it, but I think along with playing ball and also the prevalent question of people asking what you're going to do after graduation, to get them off my back, so to speak, I kept saying law school. I think primarily that was because I didn't want to say I was an actor and have somebody send me a script and me jump off and try to do it when I wasn't ready to do it. I had been studying privately on the side, and it took about 1.5 years after graduation before I was ready to really just step out there and try it on my own.
It sounds tried to say, and I know you've heard it so many times, but it's true. You come from such a talented family. Are you also a competitive family? Did you feel a lot of pressure? For example, your father was such a great football player.
Right.
What was your relationship with him in terms, I mean, did he push you? Did he want you to be great as well?
I don't know, Michael. I don't think he pushed me at all. My father has always instilled competition in the family as a primary means of something you really need to know how to do to survive in life. But as far as pushing into football and me playing football, I played it because I loved the sport, not because I wanted to please my dad. It worked out that he played football and I played football too, and heck, I played because football happened to be the first sport in the season. You know, I mean, if baseball had been the first, it might have been baseball. But I thoroughly enjoyed my experiences. The game has changed a great deal since my father played, and if I was to go on and do anything great in the sport, he at least deserves some credit for any success.
Do you miss it? What, you've been out 5 years now since you played?
6 years, yeah.
6 years.
And I missed it the first year. Anything you do for 17 years and all of a sudden put a stop to, you've got to miss a little bit. And I was no different. I was able to segue that by broadcasting the UCLA football games for 2 seasons, and that kind of made the transition easier. But now it's easy to knock on wood and say, hey, I made the right decision and now I'm here. But let me tell you, when you're 21 years old and turning down possible bonus money to report to camp, and a great many of your friends are going, that was a tough decision.
It's difficult.
You bet.
This is always a dumb question, and if you ask it of me, I don't know what I'd say, but say 5 years from now, what would you like to be doing? I mean, you're headstrong with an acting career?
Yes, I am. I don't ever see myself giving up the acting end of it because I enjoy it too much. I would eventually like to produce, direct, and write along with it. That is some way down the line, but I'm working toward that goal.
Do you feel like you need to be an actor before you can do a good job as a director? Does one necessarily precede the other? I
don't know. I just, the acting thing has always been such a treat for me, such a thrill. I mean, to be able to jump into the world of make-believe and turn back the clock and be 6 years old again. You know, I mean, I love that. The writing thing, the directing thing, I think the only way to enter into this business is if you want to do it all and do it well.